Here you go. Telegraph, mainstream media, reported just a couple days ago. Euro depression is deliberate EU choice, says former Bank of England chief. You know, the guy's a piece of garbage, but at least he was honest for a second. Europe's deep economic malaise is a result of deliberate or intentional policy choices made by EU elites. According to the former governor of the Bank of England, Lord Mervyn King. I love the titles they give themselves, these pieces of shit, these pretentious pieces of shit. And they're not elites, they're elites because they work for Satan or Saturn. Saturn's real name is Bel Saturn, and Bel is El. They're elites because they work for Satan. So today, whenever Mario Draghi, head of the European Central Bank, was supposed to come out and shoot his bazooka and blow everybody away with his new monetary policy was going to save the world, you know what he did? Just pump more money into the system, push negative interest rates even lower. And what's the effect of that? A greater wealth inequality gap. More for them, less for us. And don't get it twisted, it's not just the European Central Bank, it's all the banks of the world, because this whole thing is an intentional, deliberate crash. So Draghi's bazooka was in fact a rusty chainsaw and went right up the chute of Europe running. Good luck, folks, because this stuff doesn't work, and they know it doesn't work. And at least we have an admission by one of them that because it was down to two choices. Either one, they're just this stupid, or they're doing it intentionally or deliberately. And look, it's because they're not that dumb, they're doing it deliberately. Because the stock market now is up and has been propped up for years because it's just a bet on the next bank bailout. It's a drug addict, and it keeps getting free heroin, free crack, free cocaine, whatever you want to call it. Here, former Fed president 3 days ago, we injected cocaine and heroin into the system to create a wealth effect. I'm not saying any of this stuff. They are saying this stuff. I'm just showing it to you. What a scam, man. What a cussing scam. And nobody cares. We're getting robbed blindly every day, and no one cares. And all people do is say, oh, this stuff you guys said was going to crash this year. You said it was going to crash that year. You're going to say, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Awesome. Let's just keep it going then. Hopefully this thing will stay up forever and they can continue to rob you, your children, and take your future and your children's future away every day. Yep, let's stand by and let it happen. Because it's more important to point out how the conspiracy theorists are wrong about crash dates than it is what the actual specifics of what's happening is, like the deliberate choice to crash an entire worldwide financial system. But whatever, man. Thanks to my subscribers.